Now, this guy never technically was in town, but it was close, man. It was super duper close. From what's been reported, this was going to be the pick, and Kyle essentially got overruled the Monday before the draft. The Monday before the draft. And you can't tell me that he got overruled because John Lynch made an impassioned speech behind closed doors. No. This was us. This was us and the fans. The fans were angry, and we really elevated their voices and made it real clear. If the Niners do this, Kyle Shanahan will immediately be on the hot seat. It'll be the worst decision of his career, and it will get him fired. I don't know if he heard it, but the organization heard it, and he got vetoed. This is my proudest achievement, really, in my career, that I blocked Mac Jones from the 49ers. You and I, almost single-handedly. Good for you.
Well, to be honest, I still think that if I am just watching him playing American football, he was the safest pick on a short term during the draft. But after all those personal issues that that all the writers around the US wrote down, I was like, okay, just don't draft him. Don't ever try to draft him. And the other issue that I had was that my fiance likes me with my growing dead body, and I didn't want any concurrence to be on the roster because, I was afraid when we got Jimmy because my girlfriend said that he was handsome, and with that dead body trend, I was like, okay, I don't want that guy to play for us.
Yeah, absolutely. That was scary. That was scary. Look, I really think that Mac Jones would be the quarterback on this team right now if we hadn't thrown a stink. Now, Kyle set himself up. If he wanted Mac Jones, trading up a month before the draft was ridiculous because we made the pick. You let us make the pick, man. I mean, the Niners made it real clear who they wanted, who they didn't want, and you weren't going to go against that avalanche. You weren't. So if you had just stayed at 12 and drafted Mac Jones, you could have had him. And the Niner fans would have been happy, I swear. If they had stayed at 12 and they'd come up with Mac Jones, they wouldn't have had a month to dread it, a month to think about it and be like, nah, I hate this guy. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. They could have had him, Kyle, and you messed up and you put the ball in our court, and we I don't know. I don't want to mix metaphors here, but we knocked it out of the park. Yeah, it was a tennis game, and then it turned into a baseball game, and now it's, I don't know what it is. But Mac Jones is on the Patriots, and I'm a little sad. We could have had a lot of fun, Botond. We could have had a lot of fun. Yeah. But oh well.
Yeah, I think that could have been the first time since I don't know how many years when we could have seen a 49ers player smoking a cigarette during a game, drinking beer during a game, gambling after games. I will miss all those problematic quarterback things that we missed out with Mac Jones. But to be honest, I'm happy that we don't have him. I'm pretty sure that most of the fans would have rip Kyle's head off if we would if we drafted Mac Jones. So I'm happy that we don't have him. I think that he is in a great place with the New England Patriots because when NFL started here in Hungary back then, most of the people here in Hungary were Patriots fans. Right now, most of the people who are NFL fans here in Hungary are Patriots fans, and I just want to see them suffer.
Yeah,
I just want to see them suffer for the next few years because here in Hungary, there's a tradition when your team is in a winning tendency, then you must be an a-hole for the rest of the season, and you must make other people feel that you are better than them just because Bill Belichick is your coach and Tom Brady is your quarterback. But right now, you have Mac Jones, guys.
Yeah. Enjoy that. Ben says, I think the media tries so hard to create narratives and fake storylines to prove they had the right sources. Yada, yada, yada. It's all BS. They were never going to get Mac. Hey, man, here's the thing. Because Botond and I did the Lord's work and prevented Mac Jones from coming here, you get to live in blissful ignorance, thinking that the Niners were always going to do the right thing and that they don't make mistakes and that we're not necessary. So you know what? Please do believe that. It's nice to be able to live in a world where you believe in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and this right here. So, hey, we did our work, not for the credit, even though we're patting ourselves on the back, but so people like you can go on having faith in the 49ers. We're just trying to help the faithful. And I think we're doing a great job.
Yeah, we are just sitting here waiting for a phone call from John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. We just want to hear all their good words for us, because I know that we made that happen. We made all these fantastic things happen. So, Kyle and
Daniel,
Tony,
I'm coming back to your question. Don't worry, man. I got you. I just needed to bump this one up front because it was so good. But Daniel says you're changing the topic. So we're going to go with this real quick. How's Josh Rosen looking in practice? Starter? I haven't seen him in practice yet. Tomorrow's the first day. I will be there. I can't wait. I've been saying this. I've been expecting the Niners to cut Rosen. Like my biggest nightmare is I'm sleeping and then Rosen's cut and I never got to see him in practice. Like, no! I think he's going to be there tomorrow. I think I'm going to see Josh Rosen practice with the 49ers. I'm really excited about that because who's to say he won't be the best quarterback on the field on May 25th? And I mean, Jimmy stinks. I've seen that. Trey Lance is 21. I don't know what to expect from him. Nate Sudfeld. I'm really excited to see what Josh Rosen can do. He's been on this team for 7 months. He's a smart kid. If he is engaged, he should be pretty good. I can't wait to see it.
Well, I'm not on the same page with you about Josh Rosen because I don't think that he can ever be a starter in the NFL, a true starter in the NFL, or a true franchise quarterback in the NFL. And it's because all those bad years at the start of his career. Because I think that those things are not just gone. There are some wounds inside you which other people cannot see, or you just can't see, or you just can't help yourself to get rid of them. So I don't think that he will be a starter for the NFL. In the NFL, I don't think that he can beat Jimmy Garoppolo or Trey Lance. But yeah, I have high hopes. If he can be a great backup quarterback, I'm happy with that.
Cool. Also, film room Josh Rosen, I got you. I will do that soon because you never know. He could get cut this afternoon. I'll do that as soon as possible. Good call. I hope they don't cut him though. Just give him an OTA. Can he have one OTA to prove himself? This guy's been thrown out so quickly, man. One OTA, maybe one preseason game. Can I see him in a preseason game? No. Okay. So those are all the players that we ran out of town. All of them deserved it. All of them I'm proud of. It wasn't anything personal. It's just what we've been hired to do as quality control. This is the job. It's not pretty, but it's what we do.